Command your soldiers' own powers tactically to destroy opponents' troops or their prince in Intelliwar.
And today we'll be teaching you how to play Intelliwar Accession to the Throne, game designed by Anton Stukin and published by Remarkable Games. And check out the link to the project page in the video description below.
And hi everyone, it's Stella.
And Tarrant, welcome to Meeple University.
And hey, if you enjoyed this video after watching, like, subscribe and comments, you know what to do. Right, now let's get to the classroom.
Intelliwar is a quick-playing tactical war game primarily for 2 players. Players will draft their units, a prince and 5 soldiers, take up their positions, advance, attack, level up, and try to take down the opposing armies. The first player to take down the opponent's prince, or take down all units except the prince, will be the winner. To set up, lay out the board. Take the exploration tokens, flip one of these setup cards, and place the tokens face down in the depicted configuration. Now lay out all the unit cards. It's time for the players to draft their armies. Choose a first player who will take the first turn in the game. In reverse turn order, each player will draft exactly 1 prince. First the second player, then the first. You can return all other princes to the box. You'll now draft your other 5 units. Units come in different types, and unlike the princes, you're not limited to having just 1 of each type. The second player drafts 2 units, then the first player. Second drafts another 2 units, then first again, then second takes 1 last unit, then first. Mark each unit's starting health and give 1 XP to whichever unit you drafted last. Your others begin with no XP. Choose a colour, black or beige. Take your 6 unit tokens, all flipped over to your colour side, and arrange them however you want in your 6 starting spaces, always forming 2 rows of 3. Keep the battle dice and double-sided upgrade tokens nearby ready for use, and you're now ready to play. Intelliwar is played in turns, back and forward between the 2 players. On your turn, you'll activate 2 of your 6 units, and you begin your turn by declaring which 2 units you'll activate. You can pick any units on your first turn, but on subsequent turns you must choose units which weren't activated on the previous turn. This applies only to the maximum extent possible. So for example, if you're down to 3 units later in the game, 1 unit will activate again and the other will swap. Each chosen unit may now take up to 2 actions, and you can do this in any combined order. That is, have 1 unit take both actions then the other, or go back and forward between the units. There are 3 different available actions: move, attack, and special ability, with the special ability being any action printed on its card. Take these actions in any combination with 1 exception. No unit is allowed to attack then move within its turn. This is because your units pride themselves on bravery, and attacking then running away would be cowardly. Once a unit has completed both of its actions, flip over the activation token and give that unit 1 XP. As we'll soon see, this is one of many ways for your units to gain experience, and experience is how you upgrade through better combat dice, or in some cases activate unit special abilities. If you choose to take fewer than the maximum 2 actions with a unit, you still flip the token and still gain the experience. The first action is move. Each unit has its own specific type of movement shown on its card. So here the Guard Defender's move would be 1 step orthogonally, while Cavalrymen of Wrath could move up to 2 spaces diagonally. With movement of 2, you can move through one of your own units, but you cannot finish your move on one of your own unit spaces. Units may never move into or through opposing units. If a unit moves into or through a space with an exploration token, collect it and reveal it face up. This token belongs to your entire team and you may spend it, discarding it at any time to gain its printed benefit. Here, for example, giving any unit 1 experience. To attack, choose an opposing unit within the unit's attacking range. Most units attack by melee, meaning they can attack any opposing unit in the 8 orthogonally or diagonally adjacent squares. Others are ranged, meaning they can attack any of these target spaces based on their current position. A ranged unit can target only these spaces. They cannot attack by melee. Having chosen a valid target, the unit now rolls attack dice. And by default, this will be white dice equaling the unit's attack value. These are the weakest dice, and at any time, a unit which has 3 experience can spend those experience to permanently upgrade a white die to a teal one, or a teal die to a blue one. Place or flip an upgrade token in one of the unit's die slots to indicate you've done this, since this upgrade persists for the rest of the game. Upgrading in this way does not cost an action. Roll the dice and count the hits. Dice may show blanks, half hits, full hits, or a hit and a half. And for each full hit dealt, reduce the opposing unit's health by 1. Any excess half hits are wasted, and any 2 blank icons give you 1 extra experience. If an attack reduces an opponent's unit's health to 0, then that unit is eliminated. Remove its token and its card, and give the unit which landed the final blow a bonus experience. Before rolling the dice, you can spend one of these exploration tokens to add a white die to this die roll, and after the roll you can spend one of these tokens to re-roll any number of the dice you just rolled. The final type of action is a special ability, which is anything printed in text on the unit card. Not all of these are actions. Some of them are passive abilities. For example, this cavalryman upgrade directly from white dice to blue ones. But many will take the form of an action. This one, for example, would be to take one of the 2 actions to move then attack with a massive double die roll before the unit itself is removed from the board. I won't cover every one of these actions, but do note that there are some commonalities on some of the actions between units of the same types, and there's a few common useful ones to know about. Specifically, that princes become stronger once you've only got 2 units remaining. Guards can leap in to take damage that was otherwise headed for the prince if they're standing adjacent. Crossbowmen can spend experience to take extra actions on a turn. And knights can move through spaces containing enemy units. There are 2 ways to win the game. Either be the first to eliminate the opposing player's prince, or be the first to eliminate all other opposing units, leaving the prince alone. Achieve either before your opponent to win the game.
Thanks for watching. This game is still prototype, so things are not final. And if you like this video, maybe you'd like to watch this next one. Have a great day. Bye!